Boost your students' vocabulary with Diffit. Today I'll show you how to add vocab from a common vocab curriculum and use Diffit for engaging, relevant activities for seamless integration. Let's enrich those word banks. Over to diffit.me, then click on that vocab list. Go ahead and enter up to 10 words, choose your grade level and your language. Now you're ready to rock and roll, click Generate Resources. And while Diffit is cooking, I went on over to gemini.google.com and asked it to create a fictional story centered around the Brawl Stars game, which my son assures me is super cool, and wanted the story to include all of those 20 words. Make sure to use all the vocab words, double check, and bold them in the text. Quick spot check to make sure all the words are there. This looks good. I'm going to go ahead and copy. And back in Diffit, this is what it gave me. It gave me an adapted reading passage, a summary, those key vocab words, multiple choice questions, short answers, and open-ended prompts. In the adapted reading passage, I'm going to go ahead and edit that and take this all out and put in that passage from Google. And toodly-doo, there it is. Down in key vocab words, remember I was only allowed to add 10, so I'm going to go ahead and add those other 10 to this now. And click Generate. And in just a couple seconds, it added those words for me, and notice it has the word, it's got the definition, and it also has an example. Okay, this all looks good. I'm gonna go over and click on Get Student Activities, and then I'm gonna click on Vocab. Tons of vocab templates in here for me to choose from, but I am gonna go with my trusty dusty thin slide vocab. And I actually wanna combine the thin slides with another graphic organizer, so I'm gonna click Customize Activity. So here's all my words here in those thin slides, which is great. It takes the word and then they have to come up with one image and then explain why they chose that image. It's perfect. And then I'll also have them read and take notes, but I don't need these multiple choice or short answer questions in here. So I'm gonna come over to my toolbar over here and just get rid of them. But I told you I wanted to add something, and I do. So I'm gonna add section. All my templates pop up. I'm gonna click on vocab, and here's the master's piece. I wanna click on hexagonal thinking because I love it. It's a great way for students to have to explain connections to words, gets them really thinking about the word. I'm gonna put that down in there at the bottom. And I actually wanna move that up right after the vocab and put the reading up first. That looks good. I'm actually gonna save this custom template because I really like the idea of doing a one slide and hexagonal thinking with some reading in there. So I'm gonna label this vocab template and export activity. Click open to slides, click, and since I put this text in, it's not perfectly formatted, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. And done. Here are my thin slides for all 20 words. And then down at the bottom, that hexagonal thinking. So what they'll do with this is they'll drag and drop those words. And then in here, they'll have to say why those words connect. And so they really have to explain those connections. It's a great way for them to actually think about what they're doing with these words. And that's it. Share to Google Classroom or whatever LMS you use, and you are good to go.